My opinion of humans? I think you're vain. So proud of your spirit, and yet so very fragile. You see, you all have your ways of dealing with your wounds. You grieve.
But that's just the way of things. Life decides. You accept.
You suffer.
Tara always called it her black fog. On her bad days, she wouldn't even leave her bed. She'd just lie there, staring at the ceiling.
You hate.
The world needs people like me. All these do-gooders who think they could fight evil without getting their hands dirty are self-righteous idiots.
But some wounds don't heal. They fester. So you look for a cure.
Imagine there's a way not to just see, but to travel into other realities. Imagine that the what-ifs wouldn't have to stay hypothetical.
It's just that her last letter scared me. It sounded so final, as if she was walking towards an abyss, and I couldn't stop her. Who were these people? Some kind of cult?
The father, the leader of the Relada, is a monster if there ever was one. When I was a child, he abducted me and other orphans to experiment on us. He has no idea I'm still alive, and I'm coming for him.
Often, however, this cure is just poison to numb the pain, and it slowly turns your wounds into tumors, until one day, they burst open.
It worked. We're here. No! Naya, not again! Please!
This is our chance to finally do something that matters. Something real.
This is it, Tara! This is what you gave me up for!
So it's true, Theral. You're losing your mind. Just like Sister Pride did.
So, what do I think of your kind? I pity you. The human condition is a sickness. I have the cure.
You were right, you know. There's a line beyond which there's no redemption. I crossed it long ago.
Ew. Hopefully I've gotten bugs and things out of the way already. Not wearing much. Cart. So I have to talk with Daddy. Wants to tell me something. Well, that's a horrible, horrible word. Daddy's become too sexualized. And the reason I'm probably mostly naked is that you're not supposed to be able to see yourself in general. It's a mod. So, yeah, I don't even have anything. Normally you wouldn't even see yourself. Wow, that music is so good. It's also like eerie. Huh. Treacherousness of meat. There's a lot of books in this here game. This one's very creepy. I'll let you guys pause it if you want to read them. I would read them to you, but there are some very long books. And some books already automatically read to you, you know, because they're books. Same one. Creepy doll. So, if it has buttons on its belt, and its buttons are its eyes, does she have eyes on her belt? That's really creepy. Anyways. Moving on to more important things. Like, whatever that is. Neat statue. Ah! Did not see him. He clearly saw me. So many flowers and such. Those are some glowy candles. I need to adjust that. Come on. Oh, don't pick it up. You're supposed to read it, buddy. Okie day. Oh, whoa there, pal. I was ready to get out my fists. But my boy here was not feeling it. Well, some of that's pretty funky looking. Okay. Well, there's Daddy. It's a bloody fucking stump. Best watch out, chickens.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places.
Oh, no
Did you ever
shit.
think of that?
If I'm looking in the wrong place, it's because I haven't found it, so it is the wrong
Why don't you
place.
go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking. The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Yeah. Something's not right about that guy. Just look at his face, his eyes. Don't just look at the wood. Alright. Something's not right here. That much I can tell you. Whoa. Jesus. Taking that, stupid child. If I find you, I'll stare at you. Ooh. And there's probably a good chance I'm not... Ooh, cookies. I'm not able to keep any of this stuff, but, you know. Kind of a loot whore. Man, it got dark outside quick. I'm not sure how I feel about the dust particles. Might have to see if I can change that. Candles are kind of extremely glowy in a red way. I think it's a little more red than natural. Oh my. That's way too big to be human heart, right? It's fairly anatomically correct to human. I say that if I have no knowledge of what that even really looks like. Ooh. That's creepy. Let's say Daddy's savory meat pies. Oh my goodness, I took it. Well, you'll never find out. Getting up here, you can't stop me. Oh no. Are we cannibals? My dad just a cannibal? Boots. I'm not wearing anything, so... Ooh, gallant shoes. I think those had a price on them. Yeah, I don't like this guy. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead. Don't you remember? You murdered them back then. Both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right?
Excuse me?
At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails.
We are talking about the deer, right?
I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
It's not that funny. But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all.
Did I really kill her?
You set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And,
oh, was that house down there?
Do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this.
Oh, you brought it up.
Period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
Oh, shove it, old man. I didn't kill him, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us?
Us?
Do you really have
Oh,
to
is he
bother
dead
me
too?
over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less
I can't move.
pious. Because then
Can't
I would
move.
have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened.
Oh, I'm the one tainted?
And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you.
Oh, well,
Just like you killed us.
Oh,
And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why?
because I can't
Because
move.
the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny, the loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today. Shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all.
You're pretty serious about this, aren't you?
Again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this.
Starship?
Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Excuse you there, bud. I don't know. Maybe. Even if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal.
Oh, were we slaves?
It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Me too. But we're gonna pay our debt as soon as we've earned some money over there.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself.
Okay, jackass.
What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway,
obviously.
What's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
I'm not sure I like that question. Alright, I'll hover over each one so you can read it if you want to. I might try this out. I'm going to be Rick.
An Eterna, right. She was one of the last of her kind to leave Maya Awanath, wasn't she? Ironic. Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore.
I won't turn off. It says interact.
Sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Turn it off.
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp!
Well, I tried to earlier.
Good. Now, quiet.
Wow, that is a gold chain.
Man, smells like 40 years balls out here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. The Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
I don't even see it.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy. I'll take the young one.
What? What? Okay. I guess we're doing this.
Someone's there.
Throw him to the face! Come on, dodge! You can do it!
Go down there, dude. See, that AI is loving it. Ah, I'm so good at this. Oh no, that's my friend. God, I wish I was more serious. Take that, old man. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Wait, where is Sebald? Is he invisible? No way. Well, thank you for your clothes, sir.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan.
You're the one who made it the plan.
What in blazes are we going to do now?
Definitely don't need to kill him. We shouldn't turn ourselves in. Let's tie him up, gag him, and when we arrive, we sneak out.
Yes, yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Thank you, invisible pal. He said a rope or something, didn't he? Of course, none of them had keys on them. Ooh, a sack. Don't know what a hollyberry is, but... Oh, it must be that rope.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance.
Yeah.
But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please.
Buddy.
We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
Buddy.
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you.
Oh, look, he's back. He's not invisible.
Sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds.
Uh-oh.
The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
Oh. Buddy, I told you she wasn't just a ship mate. Okay.
After we had left Ostin, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No,
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
this just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!